Well, today's a little bit different because usually you see Glo's Eatery from the TV studio with all the cameras, and today I'm back in my kitchen at home, and I have a wonderful assistant behind the iPad camera, my husband, and I want to show you what I've been doing the last few weeks in my kitchen. And today it's going to be Blintzes and Crepes. So I put some flour and water in this mixer, in my Ninja, and I'm going to mix it up till it's all blended. Oops. So, Mez, if you can get it over here on the counter, so the folks can see that it's turning into a liquid. Okay. And these are for the crepe batter, so this is how it looks so far. Now, I'm going to take and add in 4 eggs. Now I'm using 4 large eggs. You might want to do 3 extra large eggs, but there you have it. And before I put it in, I just like to mix it up a little bit. There you have it. And we put it in the mix, and I add some salt. That was actually 3/4 of a teaspoon. But if you're interested in the recipe, I can always have them put it up on the end of the show so that you can find out how to do the batter and the filling. And you can use this in a blender or whatever. I like the Ninja. And that should be enough. And I transfer it into a bowl for easy access. So here you see, it's a very thin batter. But wait till you see what happens. Now, because I don't want my back to you folks the whole time, I'm going to take a portable range and I'll start heating her up, and then I will do another one here. I'll try not to turn around. I use a little less than 1/4 cup. So when I take this, that's how much I use. And there, I don't want this to be messy. Okay. And I put a slab of butter on some wax paper and have it handy. And here it is in this fry pan. I can already feel that heating up, and I'm going to do this one too, just to show you how they come out so nice and easy. So there's that one. And I have these cloths laid out, just regular dish towel cloths, and I think I'll put this right here so you see the batter when it comes off the fry pan. And this is learning logistics from one's kitchen. It's a little different. And then I'm making cheese blintzes and blueberry blintzes. So stay tuned. Now, this is getting nice and hot, and I'll just take a little water and make sure that it's ready. I don't want it to stick to the pan. Now this one looks like it's working up nicely. It's heating up nicely in the pan. And you don't use much butter, just a little bit. And it'll pop right out. Okay. Now here we have the quarter, a little less than a quarter of a cup. And when you take and put it in, you swish it around. Okay, just swish it around. This, it's very, very, very thin. And I'll do another one for the fry pan back here. There. And see how it looks? It almost looks like it's like thin and tissuey, but you just wait a few minutes. And this one is just about done. Sometimes I ease it out with a spatula, and sometimes it comes out by itself. But we'll make sure, you have to make sure that it looks a little dry on the top side. You don't have to turn it over. And let's see if it will flip. If not, I'll give it a little assistance. You see this? I just go around, and there you have it. The next one will probably come out a little bit easier, but whew, there it is. There's that one. Now this, that one came out easily. They are delicious. Okay, so now I'll do a few more so that you get the hang of it. There, now swish it around. There you got it. And we'll do one more here. There. And just watch it. The minute it looks dry on the top, see that? How it looks dry on the top? And you just drop it off. Now see how that one came out so much better? But this one, I'm sure, will do just as well. There you got it. Okay? I'm going to shut off the range for a few minutes so I can show you how to roll these. There's a special science to rolling these, so I'm going to put it on this orange board so you see it, and then you take about a tablespoon of filling, and the filling is Parma cheese, cream cheese, eggs, and a little sugar. And like I say, I'll have the recipe. It'll be scrolled at the end. You take, fold it over, bend it in, then take the sides, fold those over, and then once, twice, and there you have it. But, and I'm going to add more butter to the fry pan because I want to show you how you fry them and then serve them with sour cream or applesauce. So here they are, and we'll take, I'll set this aside, do another few, get those ready to be fried up. Again, roll it, fold it in, move it over. Now I'm putting these in some nice bubbly butter. There. 1, 2, and I'll just do a few more, and then I'm going to take and show you how to prepare the blueberry for Blintzes. There's this, and I'll put this over here. They work up so fast. That. Over, and again, and just 2. And get it in the pan. I find that I can make about 24 of these with the batter that I have made up. This. Okay. Now I've got 4 in here, and we'll take and see if they're browning. Not yet. Got to make sure they've got a little bit of a honey brown look to them. This one maybe is okay. See that middle one? Ah, yep, they're coming out nice. That one could do a little bit browner, all right. But see how they've got like a little brown tinge. You don't want them to get too dark. And again, they're served with sour cream or applesauce, and you might want to even put strawberries on the side just to sort of like garnish the plate. Matter of fact, I'll show you that there's a wonderful thing that you can do. If you want to take, and here we have quite a big strawberry, and I want to make sure that these are coming out okay. Good. You take this strawberry and you just, I want to make sure I don't get butter on it. Make sure you make thin slices and sort of like 1/8 of an inch, and you cut through all the way to the end, and then you twist the top, and when you do that, it spreads out, and there you have a lovely garnish for your Blintzes. Perfect. There's one. Beautiful. Just golden brown, and I'll hold them up to the camera so you get a good view of the Blintzes. And then I'll show you, okay, shut that off for a minute. And here's what they look like. And they're absolutely delicious. I should take and just show you how the inside looks. All right, so on one of these, there. So nice. Farmer cheese is a lovely, lovely, smooth cheese. There you have it. And now, my next favorite is blueberry. So I'm going to take, I have some blueberries that I've already washed, and put them in a bowl. And what I like to do is just mash them a little bit. Not overly, some of them can stay whole, but mash a few of them and add a little bit of flour. Oop. I felt that. And once you have, and again, don't over mash them, just enough so that you are able to work with them a little bit in the batter. Then take a little bit of flour, add that, and then you do need a little bit of sugar. Okay, and then you mix it all together, and this makes a beautiful Blintzes filling. And now what I'm going to do is take some more of the butter and we'll add it to here. Add it to the pan. Woo. Hot. Be very careful when you work with that. And then you probably remember that the next thing I do is add a little less than 1/4 cup of the batter. And remember, do not turn it over. There's this. One. I'm learning how to manipulate in my own kitchen for this show, so I hope you're able to get the gist of how easy this is. And here again, you really can't go wrong with this. It works up itself. And again, I used to use paper towel. You don't need paper towel. A nice cloth is perfect. It doesn't stick. And I think this is, you've got to make sure that it's completely dry or else it will stick. Good. That one came out great. And now we have one more. This. Good. This one is done. Whew. Hot. And I think what's fun in the kitchen is it's messy, but beautiful things come from them. And that's what I like. I like making a mess and seeing a beautiful creation. That. I'll just do 4 of these, just so that you get an idea of how this works. And like I say, if it just sticks, you can poke it a little bit, it'll come right out. Okay, now I have 4 more, and we'll try with the blueberries, and take again about a heaping tablespoon, put it down. This is delicious with sour cream. And put it again on the upper portion of the crepe. Now that's a little bit too much. There. After a while you can eyeball it and you'll see how much you can use. Good. Okay, now I want to make sure that we also fry these. So again, we roll it over, put in the side flaps, fold it over twice. And there you have that. And in a couple of instances, I probably could have just mashed them a little bit more, but the heat will soften them too. This. I hope you're getting a good picture of this, because naturally the zooming process is a little bit harder when we're doing it from home. And this, good. And I will add a little bit of butter to the fry pan. Good. And do the same process. We take each one, and sometimes it's easier to do it on the smooth side, and then you can flip it over. So that's what I'm trying to do this time. That. Good. All right, we have it on medium. There they are. This. This is a lot of fun. I really do enjoy making them, and I know that my husband, the cameraman, enjoys eating them. So we have a good partnership. And this one, this is especially great with sour cream. But this we'll try to make room for, so I can show you how they look. And if you like watching me cook from the house here and would like to see more, you can always email me at glomez@verizon.net, and I would be glad to find out who is watching. And if you even have any ideas of things you would like me to make, I have lots of ideas of things to make. But usually I have a sidekick with me, sometimes a grandchild or another person, an adult from the Wakefield community or nearby areas. But this is a little different. I'm just glad I'm able to cook without a mask, so you can hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. But here is a blueberry. This. I didn't overly brown them, but while those two are cooking, I'll just show you the insides of this. Now you see how the little bit of flour and the sugar helped, because you see how nice and soft they are, and very, very edible. Very edible. Great. Really, really delicious. That. So you see that in a few short minutes we made 8, and I have enough batter to make another 15 or more, and I'll do that after we close out. But it's been a pleasure showing you how to make blueberry and cheese blintzes from our home. And even though it was a little messy, I hope you got the gist of it, and let me know. I would be glad to try some things that you're interested in as well. Thanks. See you soon.